Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my Let's Look at Digimon Battle Spirit 1 for the Game Boy Advance. This is my favorite of the two Battle Spirit games, personally. Though it probably does have some things that do suck, but yeah. I like the Digimon selection, even the fact that they included Sukamon as a playable guy. So, look, Guilmon Yellow before he was an actual thing. I'm just showing off the colors of everybody, because why not? That color of Wormmon should be a variant they should consider making. And yes, I did unlock everybody years ago, so you just have to get certain scores to unlock everybody. And that Agumon you just saw is the character we will be using. Also, in this version of the game, Impmon cannot digivolve whatsoever. He can in the Wonder Swan version. Gabumon in this and this Agumon I just selected both digivolve into Omnimon. So I went with this Agumon because, well, he's amusing and he digivolves into my favorite Digimon. He also has literally the Yoshi flutter jump. It's also great because, unlike this game's sequel, when you kill when you defeat the extra Digimon, they drop items that you can use, and see, there's the flutter jump. Actually, I played this game a lot when I first got it. Oh, and that sound is Kalumon, and oh good god, run away! It's Mega Gargomon. Oh, okay. So far, so good. Ow! 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 I don't know why I was trying to run for that thing when he was literally right in front of me, but whatever. He didn't get many orbs. So how to do attacks in this? If you press up B, you shoot your projectile attack. If you press just B, you do just a basic attack. In this case, it's Agumon's claw attack. If you do a B attack in the air, you'll do that kick. That is actually really good for getting these little blue orbs. The way this game works is, rather than taking out health, you actually have to collect more gems than your opponent. The orangish red ones are for your opponent, and the blue ones are for you. Now, if an opponent grabbed the blue ones, they wouldn't get any points, and vice versa if we grabbed the red ones. And then Punk Agumon makes an appearance, while Terriermon just shakes his head. And now we fight regular Agumon. You can tell the difference between us is because he's a lighter shade of orange. And there's Gatsumon. And also, like I was mentioning when I was mentioning the attacks earlier, you can do a dash attack, and for Agumon's case, it's a lot of claw attack. And that was a dark gear, and it stunned me. Well, no, confuses me, so it makes all my controls inverted, except for my attacks. Now, I believe if you press down B, I do know if you hold down, you block. But I think if you press down B, I believe you do like a sort of taunt, I guess? Oh, crap, there's War Greymon. in this case, what you saw earlier with Agumon, he looked like he was trying to charge up a pepper breath or something, or pass a turd. I don't know why I tried to attack him. It's just more realistic to run away from them when they have that. Also, for some reason, I'm incredibly unlucky when it comes to the enemies in this stage, the Gatsumon. Ow. Well, that was close. It's Gutsumon's new way of using Rock Fist. Oh, there's a baseball. You can literally just throw it. It has no special effect. You just throw it at them and it hurts them. The fire item make ow. Damn Gatsumon. Despite all the crap that was going on, we won that. And now we fight Vmon. Sorry, that was my phone. Just quickly set that to silent. Alright, so what can I say about Vmon? He's alright in this game. I appreciate that him and Wormmon become the Imperial Dramon forms in Fighter mode and Paladin mode in this game. Look, there's Numemon. Yeah, and for some reason they give Vmon a sport motif, but that's probably because of Davis in Season 2. Ow, 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 ow. Nice. Alright, now we got Omnimon here. Yeah, and as you can see, the Digivolve forms are immune to the sand effect. And I did not get that off in time. Unfortunate for Serpent Cannon. If they ever make another fighting game for the Digimon franchise, I hope they give us a better variety of Digimon instead of just characters from any of the seasons. Like, and give us a couple of them, but give us other guys too. Like, give us Kokuamon, for example. And as you see the fire thing. Little one fire. However, if you get touched by a guy who's on fire, or the electric thing, or those that you electrocute, you can also be burnt or set on fire. No, burnt or electrocuted yourselves. And now we have Guilmon. Now it's kind of neat with some of the quote-unquote taunts in this game is that Guilmon and Wormmon have a bit more variety. Guilmon eats different varieties of bread, and Wormmon actually has two taunts, and one of them can actually hurt the opponent, where he becomes the Digimon Emperor. Spoiler alert: we get our asses kicked here. There was his Pyrosphere. And then, yeah, he's like, nope, you can't have that. Nope, you can't have that. Oh god, Lightning Joust. Ow, ow. Yeah, I'll just stay up here. Okay, never mind. We're safe now. I also think in the Wonder Swan version, they give us an extra Guilmon that can digivolve into Crimson mode. Gallantmon Crimson mode, I mean. Nice. It's the way he was blocking that, just floating in midair like that. And there's Mushroomon, and he just dropped a gear. No, we don't go for it for some reason. Yeah, I really do like the sprite work in these games. Yeah, we lost by 1 point. Guilmon's there, is there like... No, it's personal. Ow. I don't know why I ran into him, but whatever. Alright. Let's take this. And that's why I find if that's used on me, it's better to just stay in place and attack. Ow, ow, ow. I know, a little delayed on my part for that, but whatever. Oh yeah, see, yeah, with that bread he pulled out, it looked like he was choking on it a bit. Oh, see, and there's another bread. And I believe he also pulls out the Guilmon bread as well. It's unfortunate that the Digimon forms, they don't really have a variety of moves, I believe. They just kind of swing in one single direction. Maybe Guilmon has two taunts there, because it looked like he was starting to dance. Guess that was me showing off my taunt. Or my extra thing, or whatever you want to call it. Ow. Yeah, the Power Sphere is definitely stronger. Well, it's stronger than the Pepper Breath, anyway. Now, it's interesting, because Black Agumon is also a copy of Agumon, but the difference is his base attack, and rather than swinging his claws at you, he bites you. Though I do, if I remember right, he does have the claw swipes when you do the dash attack. Sukamon. Never mind. Impmon. Now, Impmon is a pain in the ass to fight, as you'll see why in just a sec. But I'm glad he showed up so I could show it off. Alright. So, this Impmon has the ability to set you on fire with his own attacks, and he pulls orbs in by default. When you play as Impmon, you can't do any of that. You have his Bada Boom, but it doesn't do this. He just tossed me by bouncing me on his fingers, and yet Impmon says he sucks. Yeah, if Impmon touches Kalumon, he just kind of like goes like, no, and leaves. Okay, I might have been wrong about the direction of the attacks. I do know that Supreme Cannon will kind of go where you want it to go, or like towards the enemy. Damn it. Also, there's music in this in this stage, at least with fighting Itmon, sounds a lot like a dungeon from one of the Game Boy Zelda games. Like any of them, really. See? I might have, if I got all those blues, I might have been able to make a comeback here, but no, yeah. Now, I kind of forget how to unlock Impmon. I think you need to get a certain amount of points, and you need to beat him in this fight. Well, that's unfortunate. Impmon, you win. We'll fight the poop. Now, I wish that the fighting games would do more of this, but like not just like one or two guys. Like I don't know, give us as a joke character, give us Platinum Numemon or something. Also, I appreciate the fact that you can see Chumon on his back when he does certain moves or when he gets hit sometimes. And this stage is really big, and yes, Adamon is the Digivolve form of Sukamon. Of course, a pile of crap Digivolves into a monkey. Well, again, because Edamon's a puppet, Digimon, so is Monzimon, you have a mollusk Digivolve into a teddy bear, so... I believe, because he just used Chumon as an attack there, I believe Chumon, if, like, when you were to run at him, you would trip on him. Maybe I should have used Sukamon for this. Let's look at. And yes, he uses his tongue to protect himself from attacks. Ow. There's Penguinmon there. Ow. 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 Jerk. Ow. Jerk. Ow. Right in the ass. Ow. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot I lost to him too. I'm actually impressed they didn't give him party time as one of his attacks in this game. Ow. 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 Damn ice physics. Well, I'll put a bit of blame on them, maybe not for those attacks. I think I got him. Yes, I did. When the Penguinmon are sliding around on their backs like that, I think of the penguin enemies in Yoshi's Island. Here's Kalumon. Alright, so we got Omnimon again. It would been kind of neat if Omnimon had a double jump. Also, if I remember right, oh, that was just me testing if I could shoot backwards, like shoot behind me. But as I was saying, I think if I remember correctly, the credits also, like, add more and more of the Digimon as you unlock them. It'd be kind of crappy if the credits were just as they were, because then that would be some sort of, like, without the... For back then, if you didn't want to know who was unlockable, and then you just kind of learned from the credits. That would kind of suck. Unless it was a Digimon you really liked, then you'd be more motivated to go and unlock them. Nice. He got denied that throw. There we go. We got back at him. And he fell apart and Chumon cries. Now it's time to fight Renamon, probably one of the more powerful rookie levels. And there's Devimon. Renamon's taunt is to transform into Rika, who does a card swipe. And I dodged her Diamond Storm because I tossed her. Ow! We hit each other. See? Ow! Ow! Wait, does her basic attack always do that? And does her basic attack actually always have the knockback like that? I'm glad her stage is mostly flatter, or at least that she's just staying on the lower levels. Also, I think if you Digimon, the stage Digimon, I think if they touch you in your Digivolve form, I believe they just die. Ow. Yeah, shot her in the butt. I don't know what she was doing there, but okay. Yeah, so that metal ball, you kind of lob it at them. I guess because it's too heavy, question mark? Ah, probably. Could be like shot put, or however it's pronounced. I'm derping on that. And, well, and for the finisher, we throw Renamon out of the screen. She's not allowed to be in the screen. So she's like, fine. Now we got Warbmon. And his stage, did you want our Bakemon? Ow. Ah! That button up there changes the direction of the conveyor belt, I believe. So it's a good way to handle things if Itmon happens to show up in this stage. Yeah, none of the obstacle Digimon do anything special. They just drop items when you hit them, but they don't have any effects on you if you get hit by them. They just kind of push. Pardon me. They kind of just push you backwards. Damn bug. That actually makes me remember this time I got a friend of mine to show me the last boss to Digimon World 3 years ago, and his Omnimon burst digivolved into Grand Kawagamon, and while Galacticmon had a giant hand out, and it just swatted him. So he's like, ow, and I'm like, well, it makes sense. Big hand, you're a giant bug. Ow. Ooh, this bow's a problem. Chin, I don't think I'm gonna win. But I know the spin dash, so... And we beat Wormmon, who just digivolves all the way back to Leafmon. Now we got the final boss, Millenniumon, a Digimon who is the DNA digital form of Chimeramon and Machinedramon. Machinedramon being the cannons and the energy and that yellow energy behind him. Calamon comes and gives us a hand while Millenniumon just kind of looks at him like, what the fuck are you doing? So, unfortunately, the final bosses in the Battle Spirit games change up the formula a bit. Rather than trying to compete for the most gems, they actually have health, and those orbs you see on the top left part of the screen, ow, are your health. And Millenniumon can just Millennium and the last bosses in these games can just have the items come to you. Or, no, not to you, to them. It actually really sucks. But thankfully, in this fight, we have items to help us. Yeah. And essentially, and that's only because of his own attacks. Calamon is coming. And I run away from the blast zone, and then Calamon goes up. Nice hit me. Or past me. I don't know why I didn't just try to shoot him, but... I guess because I like swords? Well, I tried to shoot him there, but I just shot downward. Okay. I'm disappointed. So now that he's blue, it means he's nearing death, so he might become a little more aggressive, as you saw, and my own sheer stupidity there. And now he's almost dead. Oh, watch out for that. Ah! That attack, if it hits you, it slows you down. And not me being the dumbass, well, hopefully, I don't remember if it reaches me. No, it doesn't. But he fires out another attack, and I can't escape from it, so... Okay. Ow. Ow! Alright. Well, I still have 2 hits left. Well, for me, anyway. And we're done! Booyah! Millenniumon, you got defeated by an iron ball. But then again, having an iron ball thrown at your head, that would hurt. So Terriermon and Agumon come in 2nd and 3rd. Oh boy! Now here comes the best part about this. Because I got to show you guys literally everything that could possibly appear in the game in one go. Not counting unlockables. So someone threw a fireball, or a fire thing at us. It was Impmon. Yeah, I was really glad when that happened when I was recording this. And yeah, that was Digimon Battle Spirit 1 for the Game Boy Advance. Like I mentioned in my Digimon Racing, if I did, I actually do like the Game Boy Advance games. I do wish there was like a game on the Game Boy Advance at the time where you could raise Digimon, but whatever. It was an experimental time, I suppose. Gilmon just wagging his tail like a puppy. And you just saw Wormmon as the Digimon Emperor. But for those of you who played this, which Digimon was your go-to guy to use? Back in the day, it was Agumon, but I also made a point to try to use all of them, so I could unlock everybody. But I think the ones I used the most, was more so when I unlocked them, was Black Agumon and Lopmon. Of course, Sukumon would be holding the sound. Damn it, Edamon. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Look at of Digimon Battle Spirit. I'm gonna let the credits roll, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.